yeah. The rock beat, the rock out. Yeah, yeah. First date nerves, but I play it cool. Follow the unwritten dating rule. Make her comfortable, that's priority one. Show her that this could be fun. Ask questions, actually listen to answers. Not treating this like some romance enhancer for my ego or my status update. Real connection is what makes a great date. Pull out chairs, but not her independence. Show respect with subtle cadence. Pick a spot that's not too loud, where conversation can be proud of substance over small talk filler. This is what makes a date a thriller. It's all about the little things, the comfort that consideration brings. Dating etiquette the modern way, making sure she feels okay every step of this night out. Respect is what it's all about. Not too forward, not too shy. Reading signals, don't be that guy who misses cues and crosses lines. Dating right takes refined signs of awareness and of care. This is how you show you're there. Yeah. Split the check or pay it all. Ask a preference, that's the call of a gentleman who understands equality, taking stands against outdated gender roles while still achieving dating goals of making someone feel special tonight. Getting this balance just right, walk her home, but read the room, don't assume, don't presume that anything's expected here. Consent is always crystal clear. This is dating done with class, not trying to move too fast. The art is in the details small, the way you make her feel through all these moments, these interactions. Dating's about connections, not transactions. Follow up, but don't be pushy. Text game smooth, not mushy. Had a great time, hope you did too. Simple, honest, nothing new to invent or fabricate. Real interest communicates without games or playing hard to get. This is modern dating etiquette. Yeah, respect her time, respect her space. Let things develop at their pace. If she's interested, she'll show. If not, accept it, let it go with grace and understanding clear. This is what we practice here. Dating etiquette the modern way, making sure she feels okay every step of this night out. Respect is what it's all about. Not too forward, not too shy. Reading signals, don't be that guy who misses cues and crosses lines. Dating right takes refined signs of awareness and yeah. This is how you show you're there, yeah. Not too much, not too little. Finding balance in the middle, yeah. This is how you date with class. Make the moment last. Dating etiquette, the art refined. Showing respect of every kind, yeah.
While they're posting every win on Instagram, I'm out here executing my plan. In silence, in the shadows, out of sight. Working through the day and through the night. No announcements, no declarations made. Just consistent work, foundations laid. For success that's real, that's built to last. While they chasing clout, I'm chasing past my limitations, pushing boundaries far. No need to post about my new car or my achievements. Let them discover when I'm so far ahead they can't recover. The gap I've created by just working quiet. While they causing social media riot, I'm causing real change in my reality. That's my mentality. Success don't need a megaphone. Real winners work alone, in silence till they've already won. Quietly winning, that's my way. No need to post about my day. My wins speak for themselves. In time I'm focused on the climb, not the cameras, not the crowd. Success don't have to be loud. I'm winning quietly every single day. That's the only way to build something real and true. Let my work speak, nothing to prove. Quietly winning till I'm at the top. Then they'll see see I never stop working while they were posting. They measure success by likes and follows. My success runs way more deep and hollow. While their victories all for show, but mine grow and grow in substance and reality in my bank account. Why they worry about cloud amount? I'm worried about my actual worth. Been quiet since birth about my moves, about my plans. I let my work speak, my hands do the talking through the things I create. While they debate on Twitter about who's the best, I'm passing every test that life throws at me silently. This is my victory. The loudest in the room is weakest. The quietest is the sleekest. Moving through life with purpose clear. You won't hear me coming near until I've already passed you by. That's how real winners fly. Under radar until we won. Then our work is done, proving itself without a word. Haven't you heard that silence is golden? Talk is cheap. I'm playing for keeps. No flex Friday, no motivation Monday. Just work every single day, consistently, persistently moving forward. My success can't be measured or scored by social media metrics and validation. I got my own navigation system that guides me through. Don't need to tell you what I'm doing, where I'm going, how I'm winning. Just know that I'm beginning to lap people who started before me. They can't ignore me much longer, but they won't see me coming until I'm running past them on this race to success. Quietly winning, none less. Quietly winning, that's my way. No need to post about my day. My wins speak for themselves in time. I'm focused on the climb, not the cameras, not the crowd. Success don't have to be loud. I'm winning quietly every single day. That's the only way to build something real and true. Let my work speak, nothing to prove. Quietly winning till I'm at the top. Then they'll see I never stop. No post, no flex, just progress. Winning silently, no need to impress. This is how you really win in life. Cut through the hype like a knife. Quietly winning every day, that's the only way. Wait.
9 to 5, regular father and husband. Before my family, I'm something beyond ordinary when push comes to shove. This love I have for them transforms me completely, discreetly. I move mountains, cross oceans, break walls. Take all the fall so they don't have to. That's my mission, my position as the protector of this household here, making it clear through actions, not through words or boasts. I'm the ghost that handles all the problems before they know. I go to war for them daily, they just don't see the real me that emerges when my family needs defending. Ordinary man with extraordinary will. When family's involved, kill any obstacle that stands in our way. Quiet worry for my family's sakes. Whatever it takes, no mistake, I'll handle it. I'll bear the weight, I'll stay up late, working, planning, protecting them. I'm the stem that holds this family together strong all along. They might not know the lengths I go, but I know that every sacrifice I make is worth it all. I'll never fall, as long as they need me standing here. Quiet warrior, crystal clear in my purpose and my mission statement. This is my pavement, the love laid down for them to walk on safely. They see a regular dad, regular provider, but inside I'm a fighter for their future, for their safety, for their dreams by any means necessary. I make sure they have what I never had growing up. This is my legacy. I set them free from struggle through my silent sacrifice. I paid the price, gladly working jobs I hate sometimes. These are the lines I cross for love, for family, for their sake. I'll never break this promise to protect and provide always through all my days. This is my purpose, this is my calling. Never falling down on this responsibility I chose. They never know the half of what I do. The all-nighters pull through the stress I shoulder so they can't sleep sound. I found my meaning in this role I play every single day. Quiet warrior, going to war, that's what I'm for. In this life, this is my battle, I'll never rattle. Under pressure when my family's counting on me. This is how I'm free. Through service to the ones I love the most. I'm the ghost in the background, making sure it all works out. No doubt. When crisis comes, I'm calm and I'm ready. Keep it steady, my family through the storm with my presence. This is my essence, distilled down to its purest form. I keep them warm when life is cold. I keep them safe when life's unsafe. I'm the shield, the sword, the armor here, conquering fear so they don't have to. Bearing the weight, I'll stay up late, planning, working, doing whatever needed. I've succeeded when they succeed, when they can sleep. Promises I keep to be that quiet warrior always. Quiet worry for my family's sakes. Whatever it takes, no mistake, I'll handle it. I'll bear the weight, I'll stay up late, working, planning, protecting them. I'm the stem that holds this family together strong all along. They might not know the lengths I go, but I know that every sacrifice I make is worth it all. I'll never fall, as long as they need me standing here. Quiet warrior, crystal clear.
Regular guy, like on the earth side from my family, cause I'll
never fall. Quiet warrior, crystal clear, clear, clear.
Regular guy on the outside for my family, I fight and die.
This is my purpose, my calling true. Everything I do is for them. My quiet warrior stance, given the chance, I do it all again without hesitation. This is my foundation. Quiet warrior for my family forever.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
My grandfather opened doors for ladies, thought he was chivalrous, but maybe his version of respect was condescending, treating women like they need him, protection like the fragile things. Modern gentleman, it brings equality to every action, respect without subtraction of agency or independence. This is the real difference between old gentleman facade and modern man who doesn't guard women from themselves, but with them against the world that tried to dim them. Not your grandfather's chivalry, this is 2025 delivery. Modern gentleman stands tall, but doesn't make others feel small. Open doors, but opens minds. Leaves patriarchy behind. Respects women as equals peers. Not fragile things to shield from fears. This is how we redefine what it means to be refined. In 2025, we understand. Being a gentleman means taking a stand, yeah. Old gentlemen paid for every meal, cause women weren't supposed to deal with money or with working hard. Modern gentleman regards her as equal acts of preference, shows respect with this reference to her autonomy and choice, amplifies instead of voice over her or for her decisions. This is the new precision of being gentlemen today, not controlling in any way. We keep the courtesy and grace, but utterly the entire base of what it means to show respect. Old manners with new understanding. This is what we're demanding. Yeah, my father learned from his father's ways, but I'm rewriting for these days. What gentleman means to me, it's about equality mixed with kindness, mixed with care, being conscious, being aware of privilege and power dynamics. Modern gentleman repairs the damage done by those before who use manners as a door to control and to diminish. Modern gentleman stands tall, but doesn't make others feel small. Opens doors, but opens minds. Leaves patriarchy behind. Respects women as equals peers. Not fragile things to shield from fears. This is how we redefine what it means to be refined. In 2025, we understand. Being a gentleman means taking a stand. Yeah. Times have changed, we evolved too. Old school gentlemen, we're keeping what's true, yeah. But updating everything else. Modern gentlemen, that's for sure.
Yeah, found this perfect spot under a tree. Park bench calling out to me. Lay my head back, feel the warmth. For a moment I'm free from the storm of daily life and all its demands. Just me and nature, no plans. The sun is gentle, not too hot. This is the freedom that I saw. People walking by, but I don't care. Lost in this moment, in this air. Breathing slow, letting go of everything I think I know. No alarm clocks, no obligations. Just pure, simple relaxation. Yeah. Park bench, napping in the sun. Forgetting everything I should have done. No guilt, no stress, just peace of mind. Left all my worries far behind. This is freedom, this is bliss. Moments like this I truly miss. When I'm caught up in the race. Park bench, napping, my happy place. Cherry blossoms falling like confetti. Mind and body feeling steady. This is meditation without trying. Just existing, not denying myself this simple pleasure. This priceless treasure of doing absolutely nothing at all. Letting my thoughts rise and fall like my chest with every breath. No thoughts of life or death, just being present in this now. Park bench taught me how. Society says keep moving, keep grinding, but I'm here peace finding in the stillness, in the pause, breaking all productivity's laws. Sometimes the best thing you can do is absolutely
might look lazy to passers-by, but I'm healing under this sky, recharging batteries that ran dry, learning how to just be, not try. The world will keep on spinning round, whether I'm moving or on the ground. So for now, I choose to rest. This is me at my best, not producing, not achieving, just breathing, just believing in the power of slowing down. That's therapy I found in town. Yeah. Park bench napping in the sun, forgetting everything I should have done. No guilt, no stress, just peace of mind. Left all my worries far behind. This is freedom, this is bliss. Moments like this I truly miss. When I'm caught up in the race, park bench napping. My happy beat, warm sun on my face, no worries inside. Park bench paradise feels so right.
Father taught me how to work hard, how to never drop my guard against laziness and giving up. But he also taught me to cut my emotions, hide my tears, living stoic, fears of being seen as weak or soft. That's a lesson I scoffed at, rejected, left behind. But I kept the parts that align with who I wanna be today. Taking good, leaving the way he treated women like they're less. That patriarchal mess I'm leaving in the past era, building something way fairer. From my father I learned both ways, the good to keep, the bad to raise. Learning from my father's generation, taking what aids my evolution, leaving behind what held him back, building a better track for my own son someday to follow. Not empty, not hollow, masculinity but real and whole. This is my generational goal, to be better than before, to open up new doors of what manhood can become. Learning from where we're from, but not being stuck in the past. Real evolution at last. Dad taught me to provide and protect, but also to expect women to be subservient. That's not my sentiment. I'll provide if that's our arrangement, but it's mutual in engagement, in partnership, in equality. That's my reality of what relationships should be. Not the 1950s fantasy, a breadwinner and housewife roles. We both have different goals and dreams to chase and make our own. This is how I've grown from what my father's generation built as their foundation. I don't blame them for what they knew. They were products of their time too. But I have the knowledge and the tools to break outdated rules and build something better here for the future that's so near. My generation's responsibility is to change with ability. What was broken, fix what's wrong. This is where we belong, in history and evolution, a masculine evolution. My father never said he loved me. That emotional chastity was normal in his time and age. But I'm turning that page. I tell my brothers that I love them. I'm not above them in emotional expression shown. This is how I've grown, from the silence of his generation to emotional liberation for men in 2025. We can feel and still survive. Our manhood intact, even stronger. The silence no longer defines what makes a real man be. This is my legacy. I'm building different from before, opening up new doors. Learning from my father's generation, taking what aids my evolution, leaving behind what held him back, building a better track for my own son someday to follow. Not empty, not hollow, masculinity but real and whole. This is my generational goal, to be better than before, to open up new doors of what manhood can become. Learning from where we're from, but not being stuck in the past. Real evolution at last. Learning from the generation before, taking good, leaving what's poor. This is how we evolve and grow, taking what we know from fathers but improving still. This is my will, to be better than I was taught, keeping good, leaving what's not, serving the future we're building here. New masculinity is near. Wake up early, pack their lunch. Got a hunch that I'm running on empty, but they're my 20 reasons to keep fighting here. Crystal clear that I'm both parents now. Somehow I gotta be enough for them. Every stem of strength I have goes to my kids. These are the bids I make for their future, bright day and night. I'm working double shifts. These are gifts I give them without question. This obsession with being enough for my children. I'm building a life for them alone. Single parent Superman, this is my plan to give them everything. This is my offering of love and sacrifice. Single parent Superman, that's me. Can't you see? I'm doing work of two alone on my own. I'm raising future heroes here through the fear of not being enough for them. But I'm stemming the tide of poverty and pain. Again and again I'm the hero and the guide. Side by side we're making it through every day. This is our way of building life from broken pieces. This release is all my strength for them to see. I'll be their Superman until I die. I will try to give them everything they need. Society judges single parents, but it's apparent that we're doing twice the work. We don't shirk our duties to our kids in the midst of economic struggle here. Crystal clear that we're the real heroes. Even though the world looks down on us, we discuss our strength in online groups. We're the troops of single parent warriors. We're the glorious survivors of broken homes. We're alone, but we're not weak at all. To every single parent out there, I'm aware that you're struggling every day. This is our way of being heroes for our kids in the midst of judgment and poverty. Honestly, we're Superman and Wonder Woman. Single parent Superman, that's me. Can't you see? I'm doing work of two alone on my own. I'm raising future heroes here through the fear of not being enough for them. But I'm stemming the tide of poverty and pain. Again and again I'm the hero and the guy. Side by side we're making it through every day. This is our way of building life from broken pieces. This release, it's all my strength for them to see. I'll be their Superman until I die. I will try to give them everything they need. So to my kids, I'm sorry, but don't worry. I'm your Superman and your mom. I'm the bomb of love and sacrifice for you. This is true. Single parent Superman forever. I will never stop fighting for your future bright day and night. I'm your hero, standing tall.
Fell in love the normal way, no grand display, just gradually over time. Nothing sublime about the way we met, but I'll never forget the ordinary moment when again and again I realized I loved you here. Crystal clear that real love's not dramatic, it's systematic, building over time through trust. This is a must for love that's built to last, not the fast burning passion in the films, but the real love that grows through daily life. Love's reality is calm. This is the balm for hearts that need the truth. Since our youth we've been fed lies about love. Love's not like the movie show, real and slow, building over time through trust. This is a must for relationships that last, not the fast burning passion that fades quick. This is the trick of real love that endures. This ensures that we'll make it through the years, through the tears and the laughter and the pain. Again and again we choose each other every day. This is our way of loving in reality. Honestly, it's better than the movies. After breakups, life goes on, not withdrawn into dramatic despair. I'm still there, living my normal life without the strife. A movie level heartbreak for my sake. I'm glad that real love's calm. This is the balm for hearts that need to heal. This is real recovery from love lost, not the cost of dramatic suffering. I'm offering perspective on love's truth. Since our youth we've been lied to by media. Real love's in the mundane, through the pain and joy of every day. This is our way of loving each other, true, me and you. Love's not like the movie show, real and slow, building over time through trust. This is a must for relationships that last, not the fast burning passion that fades quick. This is the trick of real love that endures. This ensures that we'll make it through the years, through the tears and the laughter and the pain. Again and again we choose each other every day. This is our way of loving in reality. Honestly, it's better than the movies. So I'll take real love over the clover of movie romance any day. This is our way of building something that lasts.
Wake up, fight anxiety silently. I'm battling my own mind, trying to find the strength to face today. In my way of surviving mental illness, this is my witness to the struggle low body sees. Honestly, I'm fighting harder than any man in physical war could know. This is my show of strength that's invisible. I'm the critical fighter in war unseen, living in between sanity and chaos here. Crystal clear that mental health is real war. Mental health warrior fights day and night against invisible enemy. This is my plea for recognition of the battle. Mental health warrior, that's me. Can't you see? I'm fighting battles every day. In my way, I'm surviving against the odds, facing gods of anxiety and depression. This obsession with staying alive is real. This is how I feel every single day. I wait for my sake. I'm fighting to survive. Staying alive is my greatest victory. Honestly, this is the hardest war. What's this for? Not to prove I'm strong. All along I've been warrior in disguise. Asking for help is courage, not the discouraged that society makes it seem. This is my dream, to normalize mental health. This is wealth of understanding that we need. We bleed internally from wounds unseen, living in between, functional and breaking down. I'm still around despite the war inside my head. I'm not dead, I'm fighting every single day. This is my way of being warrior unseen, living in between sanity and struggle here. To every mental health warrior, you're not inferior for fighting battles in your mind. You'll find that asking help is courage, not the discouraged that society portrays. Oh, mental health warrior, that's me. Can't you see? I'm fighting battles every day. In my way, I'm surviving against the odds, facing gods of anxiety and depression. This obsession with staying alive is real. This is how I feel every single day. I wait for my sake. I'm fighting to survive. Staying alive is my greatest victory. Honestly, this is the hardest war. What's this for if not to prove I'm strong? All along I've been warrior in disguise. So to every mental health warrior, you're not inferior. You're the strongest fighters here. Crystal clear that invisible wars are real. This is how we heal, by fighting every single day. This is our way of being warriors unseen, living in between. We're surviving and that's enough. We're surviving and that's enough.
This is how it is. This is how it is. This is how it is.
Hanging with our friends, I'm fine. Everything's aligned. I can talk and joke around, but when it's just us, I found that my heart starts racing fast. How long can this last before she notices that I'm not keeping time? With my breathing, with my words, this is so absurd that I can be normal with the crew. But when it's just us two, I'm a nervous wreck inside, trying to hide the fact that I'm in love with her. Everything's a blur when we're alone together. Just us versus with others. One smothers my ability to be cool. I'm a fool. When we're alone together with the group, I'm fine. But when it's just us, I'm a nervous wreck who can't control my heart and soul. Racing at a million miles, can't hide my smiles when she laughs at something I say. But I pray she doesn't notice how I shake. For my sake, I try to act normal and cool, but I'm a fool who can't control his heart rate. This is my fate, loving her in secret torture. I'm sure she thinks I'm weird when we're alone, but I've known that I can't hide forever.
Suggest that we hang out, just us. Made a fuss about being busy, having plans, because my hands start shaking when we're one-on-one. This has become my biggest fear and greatest wish. I'm a fish out of water when it's just us two. Don't know what to do with my body, with my mind. I can find the confidence I have in groups. My heart loops through anxiety attacks. These are facts about loving someone secretly. I can't be
normal when we're alone. Just us versus with others. One smothers my ability to be cool. I'm a fool. When we're alone together with the group, I'm fine. But when it's just us, I'm a nervous wreck who can't control my heart and soul. Racing at a million miles, can't hide my smiles when she laughs at something I say. But I pray she doesn't notice how I shake. For my sake, I try to act normal and cool, but I'm a fool who can't control his heart rate. This is my fate, loving her in secret torture. I'm sure she thinks I'm weird when we're alone, but I've known that I can't hide forever.
Maybe it's just tell her. It's just tell her.
Maybe I should just tell her, but I'm scared to risk what we have as friends. This never ends. The cycle of being nervous when it's just us. So I'll keep suggesting group hangs. These are my fangs protecting me from being alone with her. I've known that I can handle just us two. This is what I do to keep my secret safe from sight. Every night I wish I could be normal. This is formal. Anxiety disorder probably. This is how it is. This is how it is.
Every day I try to be better than the me I was yesterday before. What's this for? If I could grow and improve, fire brew, but a journey in my head. Crystal clear that I'm not where I wanna be, but I'll see progress if I keep trying. No denying that I failed 100 times, but I climb back up and try again. This is when I prove that I'm stronger, going longer, the person I was before. Self-improvement, every day finding my way to be better than I was. Just because I wanna grow with change. Be the yesterday's version of me, finally free from the person I used to be. I can see that growth comes from failing, not from sailing smoothly through life's steps. I'm obsessed with becoming better every day, finding my way through failures and mistakes. Whatever it takes to improve and grow strong. Oh, all along I've been building myself up, filling the cup of my potential, yeah. Year after year, I'm becoming who I wanna be. Failed again today, but that's okay. I find a way to learn from my mistakes. Whatever it takes to grow into my best self. Mental health comes from accepting failure, not from staying in through life without any pain. I'll gain strength from every fall I take from my sake. I keep trying to improve, I'll prove. Now failure's not the end, but the train, the fruit and development. This is meant to shape me in the mold. Every failure's a lesson. This obsession with self-improvement drives me. This is what I'll be, better than yesterday every day. Beating yesterday's version of me, finally free from the person I used to be. I can see that growth comes from failing, not from sailing smoothly through life's tests. I'm obsessed with becoming better every day, finding my way through failures and mistakes, whatever it takes to improve and grow strong. Oh, all along I've been building myself up, filling the cup of my potential. Year after year, I'm becoming who I wanna be. So I keep failing forward, moving toward the person I wanna become. When it's done, I look back at yesterday's me and I see how far I come from there. Through despair and failure, I've grown strong. Editing, 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 editing. Can I what a Tito? Can I what a Tito? Can I what a Tito?
Came to Seoul to chase my dreams, but it seems I left my heart back home. Now I roam these city streets alone at night, missing sight of my family and friends. This never ends, the homesickness I feel. This is real, pain of being far from home. Now I roam a city that's not mine all the time. I'm thinking of the place I left. I'm bereft of the comfort home provided, now divided between dreams and home. Missing home in the city, self-pity consumes me late at night, 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 night. Out of sight from family and friends.
Homesick in the city lights every night. I'm missing where I'm from. This has become my constant state of being. I'm seeing that success comes with the price, sacrifice of comfort and of home. Now I roam these streets that aren't mine all the time, missing mom's cooking and dad's jokes, missing folks from my hometown far away every day. I wonder if it's worth it, but I'm hurting. Yeah, from the distance here tonight.
Video call my family weekly, but I'm weakly holding back the tears through the years I've been away from home. Now I'm grown, but still I miss the place, the face of my hometown in my mind, trying to find success in this big city. But have pity on those of us who left, we're bereft of the comfort of familiar. This particular pain of homesickness at night, out of sight from everyone we love.
Maybe I'll go back someday, but I'll stay here chasing dreams for now. Somehow I'll make it through the homesickness. I'll dismiss the pain with thoughts of why I came. Yeah. Homesick in the city lights every night. I'm missing where I'm from. This has become my constant state of being. I'm seeing that success comes with the price, sacrifice of comfort and of home. Now I roam these streets that aren't mine all the time, missing mom's cooking and dad's jokes, missing folks from my hometown far away every day. I wonder if it's worth it, but I'm hurting. From the distance here tonight. So I'll keep missing home while I'm here, year after year. Building life in the city, have pity on those who left for dreams. Nothing's what it seems when you're homesick and alone.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Yeah, hit rock bottom, lost it all. Took the fall from grace and success I had. This is sad, story of my past mistakes, but it takes more than failure to keep me down. I'm still around despite the odds against me, honestly. I'm stronger from the fall, standing tall. After losing everything, this is my offering of redemption to myself. Mental health improved from hitting bottom. I've forgotten how to stay down anymore. Yeah, what's this for? Yeah, if not to rise again, come back, kid rising up, fill my cup with lessons from the fall. After all, the pain, I'm standing tall. Yeah, yeah. Comeback kid, that's my name. This is my claim to fame. I never stay down long. I'm strong enough to rise from ashes here, crystal clear. If failure's just a lesson, this obsession with never giving up inside. I'll provide proof that you could rise again. This is when I show the world what I'm made of. Push and shove through obstacles in my way every day. I'm proving that I'm built to last. From the past of failure I've emerged, I've converged on my strength to rise again. To rise again, rise again, could rise again. Addiction, bankruptcy, divorce. Of course I've been through hell and back on this track of life that's been so rough, but enough is enough. I'm rising now. Somehow I found the strength to try. I won't lie, this is the hardest thing, but I'm bringing all my pain into power every hour. I'm working on myself. Mental health is priority number one. When it's done, I'll be stronger than before. What's this for? If not to rise from ashes, to everyone who's hit rock bottom, you got them, the lessons needed to rise. Realize the fall is just the start. Take heart and rise again today. Yeah, come back kid, that's my name. This is my claim to fame. I never stay down long. I'm strong enough to rise from ashes here, crystal clear. That failure's just a lesson, this obsession with never giving up inside. I'll provide proof that you could rise again. This is when I show the world what I'm made of. Push and shove through obstacles in my way every day. I'm proving that I'm built to last. From the past to failure I've emerged. I converge on my strength to rise again. So rise again, mass again, minds again. Again. Yeah. So watch me rise from ashes. The masses of people who stayed down, I'm around, still fighting after every fall, standing tall as a comeback kid forever. I will never stop rising from the bottom. I've got them, the lessons needed to succeed. I'll lead by example for the fallen. Wake up 6 a.m., alarms my call to fight. Put on my suit and armor, stepping in the light. A fluorescent office warfare every day. This is my way of being hero that nobody sees. Bringing companies to their knees with Excel sheets and PowerPoints. These are the joints of modern heroism here. Crystal clear that I'm a warrior in disguise. Compromise my dreams for paychecks every month. Take the brunt of stress and deadlines like a shield. On this field of corporate battlegrounds I stand. Understand that 9 to 5 heroes are real. Superman in a suit and tie, flying high through deadlines and meetings. This is my beat, a hero in the daily grind. 9 to 5 hero, that's me. Can't you see? I'm fighting battles every day in my way. I'm saving my family from poverty. Honestly, I'm a superhero in disguise. Compromise my dreams, but I'm still standing tall. After all the meetings and the overtime, this is my climb. The heroism in the mundane, through the pain of daily office warfare here. Year after year, I'm a warrior in suit and tie. Flying high on subway, Batmobiles to work. I don't shirk my duty as a 9 to 5 hero. My duty as a 9 to 5 hero. Payday's my only superpower left. Bereft the dreams I had when I was young. Every rung I climb is just another year. Crystal clear that heroism's in survival. My arrival at retirement is my end game. Not the fame, but pension and security. Honestly, this is my superhero origin. Boring when compared to Marvel movies here, but I'm sincere about the heroism of the grind. You'll find that office warriors are real. We feel the weight of the world on shoulders. We're the soldiers of modern economic order. Every 9 to 5 hero, you're my zero. Dark 30 showing up each day. This is our way of being heroes
heroes that nobody sees. We're the keys to keeping world economy. Honestly, we're heroes in disguise. 9 to 5 hero, that's me. Can't you see? I'm fighting battles every day in my way. I'm saving my family from poverty. Honestly, I'm a superhero in disguise. Compromise my dreams, but I'm still standing tall. After all the meetings and the overtime, this is my climb. The heroism in the mundane, through the pain of daily office warfare. Year after year, I'm a warrior in suit and tie, flying high on subway, Batmobiles to work. I don't shirk my duty as a 9 to 5 hero. My duty as a 9 to 5 hero. So suit up, fellow heroes, in the rows of cubicles and offices. Our promises to family make us heroes. Even though the world don't see our capes, we escape poverty through daily grind. You'll find that 9 to 5 heroes are real. That 9 to 5 heroes are real. 9 to 5 heroes are real. That 9 to 5 heroes are real.
Yeah, 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 yeah. 3 drinks deep, but I'm still aware of boundaries and of care for people around me in this space. Alcohol ain't an excuse to erase my responsibility to be decent, even when I'm not coherent. Fully I still know right from wrong. I still know to stay strong against temptations to cross lines. This is where character shines. When inhibitions are lowered down, do you keep respect or do you clown and use being drunk as excuse for boundary crossing, for abuse of trust and of consent? Real character's evident when you're not sober, that's the test.
Drunk you shows the real you inside. Can't let alcohol be where you hide your true nature, good or bad.
Drunk character shows the truth of what's inside since your youth. Alcohol reveals, doesn't create the person you really are, mate. If you're creepy when you're drunk, that's just you in the funk of lowered inhibition, showing what was always there, growing inside. Waiting to emerge, don't let alcohol purge your responsibility to be good. Act how sober you would.
Even when you're 3 sheets to wine, real characters defined by how you act when you lose control. That's what reveals your soul.
I've seen dudes get drunk and get aggressive, blame it on the excessive drinking, but that's just what's inside. Coming out, they can't hide behind sobriety anymore. Alcohol opens up the door to who they really are beneath. Don't let drinking unsheath the worst parts of your personality. That's not drunk, that's reality of who you are when guards are down. So build character on solid ground, so when you drink, you're still the same. Good person, that's the aim. Being drunk don't change your core, it just reveals what was there before. If you can't drink without being violent or creepy, then stay silent and sober, work on yourself. Real character is wealth that alcohol can't take away. If you're good at end of day, drunk or sober, that's the measure of your character treasure. Protect people who are vulnerable. When you're drunk, be honorable. Get them home safe, don't take advantage. This is where you manage to show who you really are inside. Let your conscience be your guide, even when you're not all there. Mentally, still show you care about consent, about safety, about being the man that greatly respects all people in all states. This is what separates real men from the predators who use alcohol as the editors of bad behavior and excuse. Real men never abuse the vulnerability of others. we protect like true brothers. Drunk character shows the truth of what's inside since your youth. Alcohol reveals, doesn't create the person you really are, mate. If you're creepy when you're drunk, that's just you in the funk. A lowered inhibition showing what was always there growing inside. Waiting to emerge, don't let alcohol purge your responsibility to be good. Act how sober you would.
Even when you're 3 sheets to win, real characters defined by how you act when you lose control. That's what reveals your soul.
They say drunk words are sober thoughts. Let's see what being drunk brought to the surface of your soul. Are you still in control of your decency and respect? That's the real character check.
I feel the anger rising up inside, but I've learned not to let it be my guide to actions that I later regret. Maturity is in how you let your emotions out without destruction. This is proper anger construction. Channel it to words, not fists. This is how a man exists, in anger without being violent. Sometimes the strongest move is silent. Count to 10, breathe it out before you scream, before you shout. Walk away if that's what's needed. This is anger being treated with respect but not with action that causes harmful interaction. Anger's valid, anger's real, but how you express it is the deal. Anger management, the art of control, not suppressing but making whole. Your expression of legitimate rage without violence taking center stage. It's okay to feel what you feel, but keep it human, keep it real. No throwing punches, no breaking things. See the peace that maturity brings to conflict, to emotional expression. This is the new succession of men who feel but don't destroy. Anger manage, real McCoy. Society told me bottle it up, but that's what makes a man erupt in violence later down the line. So I learned to draw the line between feeling and expressing anger without transgressing boundaries of respect and safety. This is how I'm changing greatly from the men who came before, who thought that violence was the door to masculinity and power. But I've learned within this hour that real strength is in restraint. Being angry ain't a taint on manhood, it's part of being human. How you handle it is what you're doing. How you handle it is what you're doing. Therapy taught me how to feel without making anger real and violence or in harm to others. Teaching sons and younger brothers that emotions don't make you weak. It's how you let them speak through you that defines your character. This is what I'm after, peace within the storm of feeling. This is truly healing. When someone pushes on my buttons and I feel like I'm in the thick of it, I step back, I assist. Why I'm feeling this distress, is it really about right now? Or something deeper? Somehow, from my past, my insecurity. This is emotional maturity to understand the root of rage before you turn the violent page of history that we're trying to end. This is how we transcend old patterns of masculine violence, learning strength in silence, not bottling but processing through. This is what real men. Anger management, the art of control, not suppressing but making whole. Your expression of legitimate rage without violence taking center stage. It's okay to feel what you feel, but keep it human, keep it real. No throwing punches, no breaking things. See the peace that maturity brings to conflict, to emotional expression. This is the new succession of men who feel but don't destroy. Anger manage, real McCoy. Feeling angry, feeling rage, but violence ain't the sage. Answer to your pain, learn to manage, break the chain of violent masculinity. This is who we're meant to be.
Yeah. Polite and kind in my daily interactions, but don't mistake my soft actions for weakness. I got steel underneath this velvet sheath of courtesy and manners that I show. I can go from gentle to assertive in a second flat. When disrespect is where it's at, I'll check you kindly, but I'll check you still. Got the will to stand my ground while keeping my composure. This is my closure on the debate of soft versus strong. I've known all along that real strength is gentle till it needs to roar. That's what I'm for, demonstrating daily in my life. Cutting like a knife when needed, soft as silk when not.
Gentle soul with a spine of steel. That's the duality I feel. Soft charisma, hard when I need to be.
Soft charisma, that's my energy. Kind by default, strong when necessarily. I don't lead with aggression or with force, but I'll stay my course when I need to, when I must. This is trust in my own power to be both things. This is what it brings to be secure in who you are inside. No need to hide behind constant toughness or constant soft. I'm aloft above that binary. I'm both in neither. Soft charisma believer. In meetings I'm respectful, hearing all sides, but when decision time arrives, I make the call with confidence and clarity. This duality is my superpower, my secret weapon here. I can steer conversations gently to where I need them, then proceed them with firmness when the moment's right. This is my might, not in volume but in presence. Felt cards I'm dealt, I play with grace and with authority. This is me, authentically, no performance needed. I've succeeded in balancing these aspects of my character. This is my barrier against those who try to walk over kindness, but they'll find the soft exterior has a core of steel. That's my appeal.
You can be both gentle and strong, kind and assertive all along. These aren't opposites, they're complementary. That's elementary to understanding real power here, making it clear.
That soft charisma runs deeper than any tough guy plan could ever reach or understand. This is my brand of masculinity, redefined, a different kind. I open doors and say please and thank you daily, but when someone tries to play me, I shut it down with calm assertion. No conversion to aggression needed to make my point. I anoint my words with quiet confidence that speaks volumes for weeks after the interaction's done. I've won not through intimidation or through force, just state my course with soft charisma guiding my way every single day. This is power that doesn't need to shout, no doubt about its effectiveness in every situation. This is my foundation. Soft charisma, that's my energy. Kind by default, strong when necessarily. I don't lead with aggression or with force, but I'll stay my course when I need to, when I must. This is trust in my own power to be both things. This is what it brings to be secure in who you are inside. No need to hide behind constant toughness or constant soft. I'm aloft above that binary. I'm both in neither. Soft charisma believer.
Gentle but firm when I need to be.
Soft charisma,
that's the key.
this is strength redefined for modern times. These are my rhymes about power that doesn't need to be loud.
Standing out in any crowd
With soft charisma,
leading my way every single day. Every single day.
And I wanna fucking break it out like a
going through hell but my face says heaven. Life's hitting hard like 24/7, but I smile through it, act like it's fine. Nobody needs to know this pain is mine. To carry the better shoulder alone, build my strength from flesh and bone. Scars they can't see, wounds internal. This pain's eternal, but so is my will to survive it. I won't let them see me divided by struggle, by hardship, by the weight of everything on my plate. I'll handle it solo, that's my way. Smile through the pain every day. They ask you good, I say I'm great. While inside I contemplate how much longer I could take this. Hurt inside but standing tall. Never let them see me fall. That's the code I live by daily. Smile through the pain, that's what I do. Nobody needs to see what I go through. Strong facade, hiding the war inside. This is masculine pride, not toxic, just private with my struggle. I handle my own trouble without burden in the world with my weight. I'll be great eventually, but right now I'm hurting, just not averting. The fact to anyone who's watching me, this is my privacy of pain, my right to suffer silently.
that's my dignity.
They see the smile, they miss the tears that I cry alone for years of accumulated pain and stress. But I digress from showing weakness to the outside world. My flag of strength stay unfurled. Even when I'm breaking down inside, I hide the cracks, the fractures in my armor strong. I've been doing this so long, it's second nature not to fake it till I make it through another day of silence. Suffering is buffering between my pain and what I show. Nobody needs to know how hard it really is for me, that's my decree.
Society said men should be strong, so I am. Even when everything's wrong inside, even when I'm dying but smiling through the pain like it's nothing at all. I won't fall publicly, I'll crumble in private. That's my climate of emotional management. No one near enough to see the real me breaking, just the faking strength I show the world each day. That's my way.
One day you'll deal with all this pain I've stored, but for now I can't afford to show weakness, to show vulnerability. That's my reality. Right or wrong is how I'm wired. Even when I'm tired of pretending everything's okay. Every single day I wake up and put on my mask, complete the task of looking strong while feeling weak. I don't speak about my struggles or my pain. Again and again I choose silence over sharing. This is my caring for others, not burdening them with my weight. I'll be great someday when I've processed all of this, but I won't miss this strength I built from suffering alone. How I've grown. Smile through the pain, that's what I do. Nobody needs to see what I go through. Strong facade, hiding the war inside. This is masculine pride, not toxic, just private with my struggle. I handle my own trouble without burden in the world with my weight. I'll be great eventually, but right now I'm hurting, just not a burden. That fact to anyone who's watching me, this is my privacy. Hurt inside, but I won't show it. Strong facade, they'll never know it. This is how I survive the pain. Smile through the rain that's falling inside where nobody sees. This is how I keep my peace, by keeping my pain private in mine. I'll be fine, eventually just need time. Smile through the pain, I'll be fine. I'm nobody special on a regular day, living my life in an ordinary way. But when crisis comes and stakes are high, something in me comes alive that nobody sees in normal times. This is when I climb above my station, above expectation. My transformation from regular Joe to someone capable of the improbable when it really matters most. I'm not one to boast, but I know what I become when needed. I've succeeded in staying humble while knowing my worth from birth. I've had this ability hiding inside, this quiet pride. Ordinary till the moment requires something higher than the everyday man I appear to be. Ordinary, extraordinary, that's what I am. Got a hidden program that activates when crises arise. This is how I survive and thrive when others fold under pressure. My hidden treasure is this ability to rise above when push comes to shove. I'm capable of so much more than what I showed before. The moment demands it from me, then you'll see the extraordinary hiding in plain sight. This is my might, concealed behind ordinary exterior shown. I've known all along what I'm capable of being without fleeing from responsibility when it calls my name. 9 to 5, I'm just another face in the crowd. Not too loud, not too proud, just regular in every way. But when stakes are high today, I become someone different, someone focused. I noticed this about myself in small moments. First, when crisis burst onto the scene and everyone else froze, I rose to the occasion without thinking twice. This is my price for living ordinary. I pay in moments when my opponents are chaos and crisis, and I always win. This is when my true nature shows itself clearly. I appear rarely, but when I do, I make it count for something real. Clark Kent in the street, Superman in the crisis. These devices of staying humble while being capable are my staples of existence in this world today. I don't display my full abilities till they're required. I'm not tired of living this duality of ordinary versus extraordinary when needed. This is my superpower in the hour of greatest need. I become who I need to be.
I need to be.
That fire downtown last year, I was there while others stared. I ran inside and got those kids out safe. This is my place. In moments when actions needed desperately, I'm set free from ordinary constraints to be the hero that the moment needs me to be. Then I go back to my regular life the next day. That's my way of existing between these two states. Fate has given me this gift of rise, and when required, I'm inspired by ordinary people doing extraordinary things. This is what it brings to stay grounded while being capable of greatness. No lateness. When the moment calls, I'm there ready, keep it steady through any crisis thrown my way.
Ordinary, extraordinary, that's what I am. Got a hidden program that activates when crisis arrives. This is how I survive and thrive when others fold under pressure. My hidden treasure is this ability to rise above when push comes to shove. I'm capable of so much more than what I showed before. The moment demands it from me, then you'll see the extraordinary hiding in plain sight. This is my might. Regular guy till the moment of truth. Then watch what I can do. This is my duality displayed. Never afraid to be ordinary or extraordinary is needed. I've succeeded in both states of being equally. This is me, ordinary, extraordinary man. That's my plan for living life authentically, setting it free. The hero when the moment calls. Till then I walk these halls of ordinary life, content and humble here. Crystal clear about who I am in both these states of being, oh yeah.
Payday arrived, opened up that slip. Reality hit me like a guilt trip. Got my paycheck notification, thought I'd feel elated, but then I saw the numbers and I felt deflated. After taxes, after bills, after rent is paid, not much left for luxury, my dreams start to fade. Calculated how many paychecks it would take to buy that Birkin bag and my heart starts to ache. That's like 8 months of salary for one purse. Meanwhile I'm here trying to make my budget work, scrolling through designer sites late at night, adding things to cart that I'll never buy outright. My paycheck and luxury existing in different dimensions. The gap between them causing all this tension in my soul, in my heart, in my daily life. This financial reality cutting like a knife through my aspirations and my material dreams. My paycheck showing me nothing's what it seems. When you're working class dreaming of upper class things, every payday brings the same revelation. The distance between me and luxury station, I calculate the gap, I do the math again. My paycheck designer goods will never be friends. Sighing at my paycheck, another month goes by, looking at those numbers, asking myself why I keep dreaming about luxury I can't afford to own. My paycheck keeps me grounded, keeps me shown the reality of my tax bracket, my financial state. Luxury and me is separated by fate and zeros on a price tag I can't comprehend. Sighing at my paycheck, here we go again, calculating the distance between want and can't. My paycheck showing me exactly where I stand. Yeah, did the math real quick, that bag cost 3 grand. Meanwhile my checking account barely helps me stand above the poverty line, above just getting by. That luxury handbag makes my wallet cry, literally cry, cause it can't afford the tears to waste on dreams that won't materialize for years, maybe decade if I'm saving every dime. But rent keeps rising, so does the price of time. My paycheck is honest, brutally so, showing me exactly where I can and cannot go. In the stores where the prices don't even have tags, where my annual salary buys 2 bags, and I'm supposed to feel okay about this gap between my reality and Instagram's trap. A luxury lifestyle that influencers display, while I'm here sighing at my paycheck every payday. Maybe I should be grateful for what I got, but society keeps telling me it's not a lot unless you got designer, unless you got the brand. My paycheck keeps me in the regular stand, the life of class, of economic reality, while luxury brands sell me fallacy that I need their products to feel complete. But my paycheck showing me that's not my beat. I'm playing a different tune, a different song, where luxury and I don't get along. Not because I don't want it, trust me I do, but my paycheck showing me what's actually true. sighing at my paycheck. Another month goes by, looking at those numbers, asking myself why I keep dreaming about luxury I can't afford to own. My paycheck keeps me grounded, keeps me shown the reality of my tax bracket, my financial state. Luxury and me are separated by fate, and zeros on a price tag I can't comprehend. Sighing at my paycheck, here we go again, calculating the distance between one and can. My paycheck showing me exactly where I stand. So here I am with my paycheck in hand, trying to understand where I stand in this economy, in this luxury-obsessed society. My paycheck bringing me back to sobriety, from dreams of designer, from fantasies of wealth, back to reality, back to myself and the actual numbers that define my life. My paycheck cutting through illusions like a knife. Every single payday, every single month, sighing at these numbers, being honest and blunt about what I can and cannot afford to buy. My paycheck in luxury, kissing goodbye. Earphones in before I hit the platform edge. Another Monday morning making that same pledge. Gonna make it through the day, won't let the pressure win. But the train doors open and the crowd pulls me in. Press against strangers, but I never felt alone like this. Staring at reflections in the window that I miss. Used to have ambitions bigger than this routine. Now I'm just surviving in between and in between. Subway daydreams in the morning light. Everybody's fighting just to feel alright. See the same faces every single 8 a.m. Wonder if they're stuck at playing the same game as them. That girl with coffee staring blankly at her phone. That guy in the suit who always stands alone. We're all just passengers avoiding eye contact, living parallel lives on the same track. My playlist painting colors on this grayscale scene, helping me escape to places I've never been. Subway daydreams in the morning light. Everybody's fighting just to feel alright. Till I reach my stop, then I'll take these earphones out and let the music drop. Back to reality, back to the daily grind. But for now I'm somewhere else inside my mind. The train keeps moving and we're moving too. Everybody's lost but we'll make it. Packed a simple lunch, grabbed my mat. Found a spot where I could be at peace with myself and the world around. Laying on this sacred ground. No company, but that's okay. Sometimes solo is the way to really hear your own thoughts clear without anyone else near. Looking up at clouds passing by, making shapes against the sky. This is meditation without rules. Just me and nature's tools for healing, for clearing my mind. This is the peace I came to find.
No agenda, no conversation. just pure solo celebration.
Solo picnic, my healing time. Laying under sky sublime. No one to please, no one to entertain. Just me processing joy and pain. This blanket is my therapy couch. Sky's my roof. Grass my pouch of comfort and of peace. Where all my worries cease. Cherry blossoms falling like snow. I'm in no rush, nowhere to go. Just being present in this now. Life's simplicity shows me how to be content with what I have. This moment is my photograph, stored in memory, not on phone. Best times are when you're alone, not lonely, but independent. This feeling is transcendent of all the chaos life can bring. This solo picnic is everything I needed to reset my soul. This is what makes me whole. Hey. Society says we need others, but sometimes solo time uncovers the truest version of yourself, better than any wealth. This blanket on the grass, this too shall pass, but right now I'm here and present. This is my crescent. Moon of peace and busy life, cutting through the strife. I brought a book but didn't read. Turns out all I really need is space to think and space to feel. This moment is surreal, no filters, no performance, just existence in accordance with my own rhythm, my own time. The solo picnic is sublime. I'll pack up when I'm ready to. No pressure, no curfew, just me deciding when it's time to return to the grind. Solo picnic, my healing time. Laying under sky sublime. No one to please, no one to entertain. Just me processing joy and pain. This blanket is my therapy couch. Sky's my roof. Grass my pouch of comfort and of peace. Where all my worries cease. Blanket on the grass. Sky above. Solo picnic. Self-love. This is how I heal my mind. Solo time, the best I'll find.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Instagram post saying I respect women, but how you act when nobody's listening? That's the real test of who you are. Actions speak louder by far than any performative post online. Real feminism is in your daily grind. How you treat the waitress, how you split chores, how you react when she closes doors on your advances or your pride. Yeah. Do you handle it with grace inside, or do you flip and show your true colors? This is what separates real from others who just cosplay as good guys. Why the actions tell the lies? Yeah. Don't tell me, show me what you're about. Let your actions speak without a doubt. Actions over words, that's the code. Walk the path that you've been showed is right and just and fair to all. Real respect don't need a curtain call. Social media for applause. Cracked is what you post because the real ones see through the facade. Yeah. Actions over words, that's hard, but that's what separates the real from fake. This is words. This is words. Stay. You can quote bell hooks all day long, but if your actions prove you wrong, then your words don't mean a thing. Real allyship is what you bring to every interaction, every space. Not just performing for the grams embrace, but living you when no one's watching you. That's when we see what's really true. Yeah. Do you interrupt women when they speak, or give them space? Let them critique without getting defensive or offended. Real growth is never ending. It's continuous, it's daily work. Not just something you can shirk. Monday through Friday, then post on weekends. Real respect never weakens. You can't tweet your way to being good.
Real change is understood through consistent action over time, not performative posts online. The real work happens in the quiet, in daily choices, in your private moments when no one's keeping score. That's where character means more. I seen dudes with feminist bios treat women like they're just for show. The contradiction is so stark between their words and their real mark on the world and on the people around them. This is evil in disguise, wolves in sheep's clothing. Real feminism is showing up for women every day in every single way, not just when it benefits your image. This is the real scrimmage between those who talk and those who do. Ask yourself, which one are you? Actors over words, that's the code. Walk the path that you've been showed. It's right and just, fair to all. Real respect don't need a curtain call on social media for applause. Practice what you boast, because the real ones see through the facade. Actions over words, that's hard, but that's what separates the real from fake. This is what I say. Talk is cheap, actions real. Show me what you truly feel. Don't tell me you respect women. Show me in your daily living. Actions over words, that's the truth. This is what I'm asking you.
People think gentlemen is just for dates, but real ones show love to their mates. Check on your boys' mental health, that's the real gentleman wealth. Ask them how they're really doing, not just surface level viewing of their lives and their emotions. Real brotherhood is devotions to each other's well-being always, not just in the good old days, but when things get dark and rough. When your boy is going through stuff, be the friend who shows up present. That's the realest kind of present. That gentlemanship starts at home with your brothers, not alone in romantic situations. Only brothers need gentlemen too. Show your squad that real love true. Check on mental health, be there. Show your homies that you care. Not just flexing, not just fun. Real friendship when things come undone. This is gentleman among men, being there again and again for your brothers through thick and thin. Real gentlemanship begins with how you treat your closest crew. This is what real men do. Younger homie looking up to me, I show him what a man should be. Not through toxic masculinity, but through real sensitivity to others, to emotions shared. Showing them that men who care are stronger than the ones who front. Real talk, keeping it blunt, but kind but understanding too. This is what we're supposed to do for the next generation coming up. Fill their masculine cup with examples of real strength going any length to show love and show support. This is the new core of manhood that we're building here. They say real men don't cry, but I tell my brothers that's a lie. We feel, we hurt, we need each other. That's what makes us true brothers in this journey we call life. Through the joy and through the strife. When my boy lost his father last year, I didn't know what to say to clear his pain, so I just showed up, sat with him, filled his cup with presence and with silent support. This is the real report card of gentleman behavior. Not being a savior, but being present, being there, showing him I really care. Not with words, but with my time. That's the real paradigm of brotherhood and gentleman ways.
This is what we gotta do.
I'm the digital. Just because it's online don't mean you could be cruel, you could be mean. Real gentleman status applies to digital space, no disguise. Of anonymity makes it okay to hurt people in any way. Your comments, your DMs, your posts, this is where it matters most. In 2025, our lives are digital. Being a gentleman is critical. Online just as much as in person. Don't let the internet worsen your character and your behavior. Being online savior of decency and the respect. This is what I expect. Keep a warrior or digital gentleman. You choose your path, a digital gentleman. In the modern age, no hate comments on any page. No sliding in DMs with harassment. Treating online with embarrassment. Okay if you did it in real life. Don't add the digital strife. Be the one who spreads respect. Online etiquette, don't neglect your responsibility to be good in digital neighborhood. Just like you would in person me. That's digital gentleman. You see, I see dudes who are nice in person, but online, they're cursing at women, at minorities, hiding behind priorities of engagement and of clout. This is not what it's about. Real gentleman is consistent in all spaces, persistent in respect and in kindness shown, even through a phone or computer screen interaction. This is the real attraction of character that's genuine. Not just when you're being seen in person, but in every space. Digital is not a place to abandon your humanity. They say internet ain't real life, but the pain you cause is real strife. For people on the other side, don't let screens be where you hide your worst self, your cruelty. Be who you're supposed to be. Online just as much offline. That's where real gentlemen shine. No unsolicited DM pictures, no harassment of her pictures. Posted on her own cake freely. This is where you really show your character in class. So reveal you're just an ass, hiding behind a screen name, playing the predatory game. Real digital gentleman respects boundaries, doesn't intersect. Uninvited into spaces, leaving digital traces of harassment and a creep behavior. Being online savior of the culture of respect. This is what we should expect. Digital gentleman in a modern age, no hate comments on any page, no sliding in DMs with harassment, treating online with embarrassment. Won't be if you did it in real life. Don't add a digital strife. Be the one who spreads respect. Online etiquette, don't neglect your responsibility to be good in digital neighborhood, just like you would in person be. That's digital gentleman, your online world, real consequences. Digital gentleman defenses, build a better internet culture. Don't be a digital vulture, preying on the vulnerable. Be honorable, be wonderful. Digital gentleman, for real.
Boom bap for bad decisions. She say chill, but her hips say slide. Back that thing up like it owed me time. No DM tall, let's synchronize. Boom bap knock, make the room get wild. She don't twerk for the feed, just vibes. Whole lot of pressure when she pass by. I ain't in love, but I won't lie. That walk got me thinking sinful thoughts. She ain't loud, but the motion speak. Walk past once, whole block on repeat. Jeans so tight that zipper stress. Build like don't text me, say less. Back got plans I ain't even know. Bounce got rhythm, pocket metronome. She say behave, I say maybe. That's there, say act up, don't play me. Low talk, high tension. One look, bad intentions. Boom bap. rap beat, body percussion. Every step got concussion. She say chill, but her hips say slide. Back that thing up like it owed me time. No small talk, let's synchronize. Boom, bap, knock, make the room get wild. She don't post her, she live life. Can't stay respectful, mostly lies. I ain't in love, but damn, I might. That walk got me losing my mind. She whisper close, that's a legal sound. Perfume hit like a baseline pound. Laugh real soft, but the back real rude. Whole move say what them hands gon' do. She ain't innocent, just well behaved. Knows that body got influence paid. Every curve got a power surge. I'm tryna act normal, it's getting worse. Boom, bap, knock, patience thin. I'm fighting demons, I let back in. She say chill, but her hips say slide. That bounce got secrets, it won't hide. No screenshots, this real-time crime. Boom, bap, bump, cross that line. She don't need tricks, just that walk. One lap round the room, I'm cook boss. I ain't in love, but one more glance. Yeah, I'm already lost. Boom, bap for grown folks only. If you know, you know. Yeah, 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 yeah.
3 drinks and I'm feeling brave, time to pave the way for my confession here. Without fear, I start to say I need to tell you, but I'm see-through. The next morning when I ask, like I'm wearing a mask, what did I say last night? This is my plight of being too scared sober. When it's over and I'm drunk, I'm Superman, but I can't stand behind the words I say. The next day, I'm just a coward asking what I'm asking. The night before with alcohol, brave when drunk, coward when sober. When it's over, I don't remember what I said in my head. I'm brave, but only with drinks. Brave only when I'm drunk enough, calling my bluff. The next morning when I can't recall if I said it all or chickened out again. This is when I realize I'm using alcohol as my wall against being too vulnerable. This is terrible cycle of drinking to confess. Then I guess what I said the night before. What's this for? If I can't remember anyway, every day I promise I'll say it's sober. But when I'm over at a place I need drinks, this is what it takes for me to be brave enough. Actually, I've been wanting to say, but next day, did I say something weird last night? This is my fight between drunk courage and sober fear. Crystal clear that I'm a coward who needs booze. I always choose to confess when I'm not sober. When it's over, I can't remember if I did. This is what's here behind my drinking every time. This is my crime against myself and against her. Everything's a blur. The morning after being brave. Brave when drunk, coward when sober. When it's over, I don't remember what I said in my head. I'm brave, but only with drinks. Brave only when I'm drunk enough, calling my bluff. The next morning when I can't recall if I said it all or chickened out again. This is when I realize I'm using alcohol as my wall against being too vulnerable. This is terrible cycle of drinking to confess. Then I guess what I said the night before. What's this for? If I can't remember anyway, every day I promise I'll say it's sober. But when I'm over at a place I need drinks, this is what it takes for me to be brave enough. One day I'll be brave sober, but until it's over, I'll keep drinking to confess. Then I guess what I said the night before. So I'll keep being brave when drunk, in this funk of cowardice when I'm sober. When it's over, I'll ask what I said again. This is when I realize I'm pathetic, sympathetic to myself, but still a coward. Coward.
Chop my name. Chop my name. Yeah, put myself in friend zone, hell, build built this prison cell so well. Now I'm trapped inside these walls. Every time she calls me a friend, I die inside. But I hide behind this role I chose to play. Every day I lock myself deeper in this. As it's been my own creation, my design. This is my fine prison made of just friends. Bars, battle scars from every time I heard her say, you're the best friend I have today. I'm the architect of my pain. Again and again. Friend zone, prison, self-made cage. Trapped inside the stage of friendship when I want more. But I'm too scared to open the door. Prison called friend zone. I'm locked inside, nowhere to hide from the truth that I'm in love. But I'm scared of what happens if I tell her how I feel. This is real, I built this cage myself. Put love on the shelf to keep her as a friend. But the sand is killing me slowly every day. I wanna say the truth, but I'm too scared. I've been paired with fear of losing what we have. This is sad. Prison called friend zone. I made. Got the key right in my hand. I could stand up and tell her how I feel, but what's real is that I'm terrified she'll say, let's stay just friends. I don't feel that way, so I stay locked inside this prison cell, living hell of my own making every day. I wanna say the words, but fear keeps me quiet. This is my riot against myself, against my heart. Falling apart inside this friend zone cage. Turn a page, but I can't, I'm stuck here. Friend zone, prison, self-made cage. Trapped inside the stage of friendship when I want more. But I'm too scared to open the door. Prison called friend zone. I'm locked inside, nowhere to hide from the truth that I'm in love. But I'm scared of what happens if I tell her how I feel. This is real, I built this cage myself. Put love on the shelf to keep her as a friend. But this hand is killing me slowly every day. I wanna say the truth, but I'm too scared. I've been paired with fear of losing what we have. This is sad. Prison called friend zone. I made. So maybe someday I'll be brave. Break out of this cage. A friendship into something more. But for now the door stays locked from the inside. In this prison I created, complicated feelings locked away from sight. So I'll stay in friend zone. Jail tell the tale of the coward who locked himself in. This has been my choice, my prison, my pain. Again and again I choose safety over truth. Wasted youth in this prison called friend zone. Drop my name, drop my name, drop my name, drop my name, drop my name. Drop my name, drop my name. She asked me to set her up today. What do I say besides show her a smile? All the while I'm dying inside from this request. I'm the best friend who helps her find love when I'm in love with her, but she doesn't see. She asked me to be her matchmaker instead. I'm dead inside, but I smile and agree. This is my key to staying in her life somehow. But for now I have to set her up with someone. This has begun my personal hell on earth. Her blind AD day approaching. I'm coaching myself to smile through the pain again and again. I destroy myself for her. She wants me to set her up, fill the cup of my misery to the brim, setting her up with him when I wanna be the one. This has become my worst nightmare come true. What do I do but smile and say I'll find someone when I'm the one who wants to date her instead? But I've said I'll help her find love with another. I'm a brother in her eyes, not a romantic option. This adoption, the matchmaker role is killing me. But I'll be the best friend who helps her find love. Found the perfect guy for her today. In every way, he's better than me, it's true. What do I do with this information that I'm not? What she's got in mind for her ideal man. This is my plan, backfiring in my face. I'm displaced from any romantic possibility. She'll never see me as anything but the friend. This is the end of my hope for us together. I'm the one who severed my own chances by agreeing. Now I'm seeing that I'm not what she wants. Her blind AD day approaching. I'm coaching myself to smile through the pain again and again. I destroy myself for her. She wants me to set her up, fill the cup of my misery to the brim, setting her up with him when I wanna be the one. This has become my worst nightmare come true. What do I do but smile and say I'll find someone when I'm the one who wants to date her instead? But I've said I'll help her find love with another. I'm her brother in her eyes, not a romantic option. This adoption, the matchmaker role is killing me. But I'll be the best friend who helps her find love. Maybe I should tell her how
what's real is that she never asked me if she could see me as a romantic option. This conclusion kills me, but it's true. So I set her up with someone great. This is my fate, to help the girl I love find love above and beyond what I can offer. This is my offer, to stay in her life somehow. But for now I smile through her blind date DJ. A blind date DJ.
Mom and dad grew up different. Their intent was to work hard, save money, but it's funny how that doesn't work today. In my way of seeing modern life through the strife of student debt and rent, every cent I earn is spoken for. What's this for if working hard don't pay? Every day I'm struggling to survive, staying alive. An economy they don't understand. This is Grand Canyon between our views. Different generations clash, but I'll grasp for understanding here. Crystal clear that both sides have their truth. My parents and me, different worlds were unfurled in a different reality. These are our keys to understanding each other. My mother and my father don't see that I'll be struggling more than they did, but I'm hid from their judgment when I try to apply their advice to modern life. Through the strife, a generational divide, I'll provide my perspective on the day, but they'll say I'm just making excuses here. They say buy a house, save money, but it's funny how that's impossible today. In my way of seeing modern life through the strife of wages that don't match, I can't catch up to the cost of living. I'm giving everything I had to survive. Staying alive is harder than they think, on the brink of giving up on their advice. At what price do I keep trying to make them see that I can't take the path to success? But I'll try to understand. Their plan was good for their time here, but it's clear that times have changed today. My parents and me, different worlds were unfurled into different realities. These are keys to understanding each other. My mother and my father don't see that I'll be struggling more than they did, but I'm hid from the judgment when I try to apply their advice to modern life. Through the strife for generational divide, I'll provide my perspective on today, but they'll say I'm just making excuses here. I'm just making excuses here. I'm just making excuses here. So I'll keep trying to bridge this ridge between our generations. These sensations of being misunderstood. If I could make them see my reality. I'm just making excuses here. I'm just making excuses here.
Chase my passion, be free. Wanna chase my passion, be free. Wanna chase my passion, be free. But I need security, bills don't pay themselves, you know. So I go to a job I don't love at all, standing tall against my dreams that call, but I stall because reality demands. I understand that passion doesn't pay the rent. Every cent I earn goes to survival mode. Heavy load of adult responsibilities. These are keys to keeping dreams at bay. Every day I choose reality over dreams. Torn between what I want and need. This is my creed, a modern survival here. Every year I get further from my dream. Dream versus reality, fight every night. I wonder what I'm doing here. Is it clear that I'm selling out my dreams? Or so it seems. For stability and pay, every day I make the choice again. And then I wonder if I'm wasting time in my prime years of life, doing what I must, building trust that someday I can chase dreams. But it seems reality keeps winning here. Year after year I'm stuck between two worlds. Yeah. My friends chase their passions bold. I was told that's too risky, stay secure. But I'm sure that I'm dying slowly here every year, choosing safety over fire. This desire to be free and chase my dreams. Nothing's what it seems when you're stuck between two lives. This deprives me of joy but keeps me fed in my head. I'm an artist, a creator, but a hater of my 9-to-5 routine, living in between. Maybe someday I'll be brave. Maybe I'll save enough to take the leap, but I keep choosing reality for now. Somehow I'll find a way to merge both worlds. Yeah. Dream versus reality fight every night. I wonder what I'm doing here. Is it clear that I'm selling out my dreams, or so it seems? For stability and pay every day I make the choice again, and then I wonder if I'm wasting time in my prime years of life doing what I must, building trust that someday I can chase dreams. But it seems reality keeps winning here year after year. I'm stuck between two worlds.
Gonna chase, gonna chase, gonna chase,
I'm stuck between two worlds.
gonna chase, gonna chase, gonna chase, gonna chase, gonna chase.
Yeah, so I'll keep living in between this routine of wanting more, but settle in for what brings security instead of joy, like a toy put away for later days through the haze of dreams deferred for now.
Gonna chase my passion, be free. Gonna chase my passion, be free.
I don't yell to get attention in the room. I assume that if my ideas are strong, they'll speak themselves. My wealth of leadership isn't in volume or in force, but in the course I chart through calm and measured words. I've heard the loudest voices often hide the weakest minds. The kinds of leaders people truly follow long term are the firm but quiet ones who live by their example. Ample proof in how I move through every space. I embrace quiet leadership as my natural state. I don't debate loudly, I just demonstrate the right way every day. Real leaders don't need to shout, their actions speak throughout every room they enter quietly. Quiet leadership, that's my style. People follow me for miles without me ever raising my voice. They make the choice to trust my vision, follow my lead, this is what I need. Not compliance born from fear or force, but trust earned through my course of consistent, quiet, strong direction shown. I've grown into this role naturally over time. This is my climb to leadership that lasts beyond any loud and brash respond to challenges faced along the way. Quiet leadership every day, every day, every day. In meetings I speak last after hearing all. I don't install my opinion first to dominate the space. I embrace other perspectives before I make the call. After all, the best leaders listen more than they speak. This technique has served me well in every leadership role. My goal is not to be the smartest in the room, but to assume that everyone is valued to contribute here, making it clear that I respect their input and their voice. This is my choice as a quiet leader who builds consensus. This is my defense against tyrant leadership that rules by fear. I'm here to serve, not to be served by those I lead. Quiet waters run deep, they say I lead that way every single day without exception. This is my connection to people who choose to follow me willingly, not out of obligation or fear, but because it's clear that I have their best interests at heart. This is the art of quiet leadership display, not a facade. People gravitate to calm in times of crisis, and my devices for handling stress include measured responses. This is my conscience leading me to be the steady hand. I understand that panic spreads, but so does calm like a bomb. I soothe the situation with my presence. This is my essence of leadership distilled to purest form. I weather any storm with quiet confidence that others feel. This is real leadership that doesn't need validation through ovation or applause. Just results to speak to the technique of leading quietly but effectively always. Quiet leadership, that's my style. People follow me for miles without me ever raising my voice. They make the choice to trust my vision, follow my lead, this is what I need. Not compliance born from fear or force, but trust earned through my course of consistent, quiet, strong direction shown. I've grown into this role naturally over time. This is my climb. Don't need to be the loudest voice, people follow by choice. This is how real leaders operate. Never late to listen, quick to understand. My command is quiet, but it's crystal clear. People hear, not through volume, but through respect earned. Lessons learned from quiet leadership displayed each day. That's my way. Six a.m. alarm goes off again. Same old train, same old man, packed like sardines in the ground. This is what I found, this is my daily life routine. Living in between what I want and what I need. This is my creed of modern survival here. Year after year, same per use, same job, same stress. But I confess that payday brings a moment's joy like a little boy. I check my bank account and smile, but just a while before reality sets in. The cycle begins again with bills and rent to pay. This is my day, every single week the same. Daily struggle, daily grind, trying to find meaning in the mundane. Again and again I wake up and repeat.
Subway, overtime, payday, repeat. This is how I meet my obligations every day. There's no other way to survive in the city life. Through the strife of daily struggle and routine, living in between what I want and what I do, making it through another day of 9 to 5, staying alive in the cycle that won't end. But I'll spend my life doing what I must, building trust that someday it'll be worth it. But I'm hurting from the daily grind today. Overtime again tonight. This is my plight, a modern working life here. Crystal clear that I'm trading time for money. Isn't it funny how we sell our lives away every single day for a paycheck that's gone before the dawn of next month's bills arrive? This is my life in the city, in the grind, trying to find some meaning in the struggle through the hustle of daily obligation here, year after year. But I keep going every day, finding my way through the struggle and the grind, trying to find some joy in the routine, living in between dreams and reality. Subway, overtime, payday, repeat. This is how I meet my obligations every day. There's no other way to survive in the city life. Through the strife of daily struggle and routine, living in between what I want and what I do, making it through another day of 9 to 5, staying alive in the cycle that won't end. But I'll spend my life doing what I must, building trust that someday it'll be worth it. But I'm hurting from the daily grind today. So I wake up tomorrow through the sorrow, up another day the same. Play me today, daily struggle and survive. Play me today, daily struggle and survive. Up another day the same. I play the game, up daily struggle and survive. Staying alive in this modern life routine. Yeah. Spend hours curating this playlist. Every song's about the way I've missed, telling her how I really feel. This is my appeal to a heart through music instead. Everything I've said through other artists' words, because I'm scared of what it does if I say it myself directly, indirectly. I'm confessing through these songs all along. She's been listening, not knowing that I'm showing her exactly how I feel. This is real confession hidden in plain sight, but she might never understand the message. Playlist full of my confession. This is my obsession. We're telling her through songs all along. She doesn't know what it means. Made her a playlist of my heart. Every part of how I feel is in these songs all along. She's been listening to my love, sent from above through other people's lyrics. Here crystal clear to anyone who really listens. But she's missing the message that I'm sending through every song I choose is about how I feel for her. Everything's a blur between friendship and confession. This obsession with playlist making is my way of trying to say what I'm too scared to speak out loud. Yeah. This song reminds me of you. If she knew that every lyric's how I feel, this is real confession wrapped in recommendation. This sensation of telling her without telling, I'm compelling her to listen to my heart. Every part of this playlist says I love you, but she's clueless to the meaning behind every choice. My voice is in the singers that I choose, but I lose the message in the medium. This is my theorem of cowardly confession failed. Playlist full of my confession. This is my obsession. Everything that know what it means. Made her a playlist of my heart. Every part of how I feel is in these songs all along. She's been listening to my love, sent from above through other people's lyrics. Here crystal clear to anyone who really listens. But she's missing the message that I'm sending through every song I choose is about how I feel for her. Everything's a blur between friendship and confession. This obsession with playlist making is my way of trying to say what I'm too scared to speak out loud, out, out. Maybe I should just tell her instead of this blur of playlist confessions. These obsessions with indirect communication. Yeah. So I keep making playlists
while my heartbeat races, hoping someday she'll understand that every band I recommend is my confession. This obsession with music as my messenger, but she's never sure what I'm trying to say through songs. Oh, yeah. What I'm trying to say through songs.
Failed more times than I could count on my hands, but I still stand taller than before each time I fall. That's all that matters in the end of getting back up. Fill my cup with lessons learned from every single loss. I'm the boss of my own comeback story every time. This is my climb. From the bottom back to fighting shape, I escape defeat by refusing to stay down for long. I'm strong not because I never fail or fall, but because I always crawl and walk and run again after each setback. I got the knack for bouncing back, stronger than before. Failure's just a lesson, not the end. I break, but I won't bend. Permanently, I always come back. Unbreakable mental, that's what I got. Fail 1,000 times, but I won't stop. Getting back up, trying again. This is how I win. Not by never falling, but by rising every time. This is my climb to success through resilience shown. I've grown stronger from each failure that I face. Never waste a lesson learned from losing here, crystal clear. That failure's just a step towards success, nothing less than preparation for my breakthrough moment. This is my atonement for giving up too early in the past. Now I'm built to last. Lost my job, lost my girl, lost my way, but today I'm stronger than I was before it all. After each fall, I learned something valuable about myself, about my wealth of inner strength I didn't know I had. Times were bad, but they made me better, made me tougher, made me rougher around the edges, but softer in my heart. This is the art of turning pain into power every time. This is my rhyme of resilience written in my scars. Behind bars of circumstance, I found the key to set me free through unbreakable mental fortitude.
You can't break what won't stay broken. These are words I've spoken to myself in darkest moments when I thought the end was near, but I persevered through. This is what I do, I survive, I adapt, I overcome. I won't succumb to defeat or to despair's heavy weight. I'll stay up late fighting for my comeback, for my rise. Open eyes to opportunity in every obstacle. This is possible because my mental can't be broken down. I wear my crown of resilience with pride.
People wonder how I keep going after all I've been through. Let me tell you true, it's not that I'm special or chosen or blessed. I just obsessed over getting back up instead of staying down. I found that the only real failure isn't quitting for good. I understood early on that life will knock you down repeatedly. The key is in the rise, not in avoiding the fall. After all, we all fail, we all struggle, we all hurt, but it's the dirt we brush off when we stand back up again. That's when real character is shown, real strength revealed. I've been healed by my own resilience time and again. Unbreakable mental, that's what I got. Fail 1,000 times, but I won't stop. Getting back up, trying again. This is how I win. Not by never falling, but by rising every time. This is my climb to success through resilience shown. I've grown stronger from each failure that I face. Never waste a lesson learned from losing here, crystal clear. That failure's just a step towards success, nothing less. Knocked down, but never out. Getting back up, no doubt. This is my superpower here, conquering fear through unbreakable mental strength displayed. Never afraid of failure, cause I know I rise again. This is when real winners are made. Into getting back up, fill my cup with resilience, that's my fuel. Unbreakable mental. Yo, 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 yo. Yo, yo. This is my way. This is my way. This is my way. Yeah. She close
to the story 1 second ago. How would my know hit so fast? You ask me why. I reply that I'm always checking just in case at this pace. I wanna drive myself insane, but I can't refrain from affecting the profile constantly. Honestly, this is pathetic, I'm aware, but I don't care. I need to see what she's doing. This the sowing of information about her life. Cuts like a knife when I'm seated with other guys, but I'm disguised as just a friend who likes a post.
Stalking social media all day. This is my way.
I'm staying close to her life through the strife of unrequited feelings here. Social media stalking diaries is my primary source of info about her. What's occurred in her life today I need to know, so I follow every story, every ghost she makes, whatever it takes to feel connected to her world, even though I'm hurled in the friend zone territory. This is my story of loving someone from a distance with persistence. I check her Instagram all day. This is my way of being close when I'm not there. Do I care? Then this is pathetic behavior. I save her every crumb of her life online. Calculate the perfect time and like to strike a post at exactly the right moment. Not too soon, I'm going through the motions and seeming casual about it all, when in fact I fall apart if I don't see the post. I'm engrossed in every detail every day. This is my way, I'm staying relevant in the mind, but I find that she probably doesn't notice my devotions focus on her every move online. This is my sign that I need help, but I won't get it. I'm committed to the stalking routine.
Stalking social media all day. This is my way.
But stay get close to her life through the strife of unrequited feelings here. Social media stalking guide and readers is my primary source of info about her. What's occurring in her life that I need to know, so I follow every story, every post she makes, whatever it takes to feel connected to her world, even though I'm hurled in the friend zone territory. This is my story, of loving someone from a distance with persistence. I check her Instagram all day. This is my way. I keep it close when I'm not there. Do I care that this is pathetic behavior? I'll savor every crumb of a life online. I know this is unhealthy, but wealthy in information about her. This is my cure for missing her throughout the day. This is my way of feeling close to someone far. So I keep stalking the stories. These are my jewelry, seeing what she's up to now. Somehow it's became my daily routine. In between real life, I'm checking the page at the stage. I'm addicted to her on live present.